What's up YouTube, and this is Enflow Productions, and today I'm going to address the issue on Battlefield 3 that I'm pretty sure is happening to a lot of the players that are starting to download it, and it's pissing me off. I'm extremely distraught, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the other gamers are too. Because of it, you won't be able to use your mouse, you won't be able to access any of the options on Battlefield 3 in the actual game, and you just won't be able to use your mouse. Now, I just want to point out a couple issues that have been occurring just before all this started happening. First, to start off with, I think it's like 3 issues. Okay, so Battlefield 3 from Origin is will download it into my C drive. I have contacted EA. I have literally tried pausing the download, taking whatever's already been downloading, put it in Origin files, and then continue the download. I've even changed the pathway like a billion times, correcting it to Origin Games, and it still says Origin Games if I check it now, but it downloads into the C drive. It's like a ghost pathway. It doesn't when I check Origin, it says it's downloading to Origin Games, but it's really downloading to my C drive. I've tried every way possible in my C drive, and it just keeps doing it. It's not downloading to Origin Games. I'm on 64-bit, if that means anything, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Complete programming error right there, unless I'm the only one. In that case, I'll find another way by myself, but in the meantime, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's experienced this, especially in the next part I'm about to get to, which I'm pretty sure thousands of you have experienced. Alright, so besides the fact that Battlefield 3 for some reason doesn't want to go into the right pathway, you can clearly see it's a Russian one. I just bought it 2 days ago, and I'm about to change into English, but in the meantime, that's not what's important on the screen. It's what's happening to the screen itself. Tips: anyone that has a cracked copy of Battlefield 3, all you have to do if you're getting the screen problem where like a window pops up that says Battlefield 3, instead of just maximizing going to a full screen window, if you see the Battlefield 3 like the little window, and basically instead of the full screen, all you have to do is go to your shortcut on your cracked one, go to properties, make sure it's a shortcut. If it's not a shortcut, you won't see this setting. For some reason, I can't understand. And you're gonna go to maximize. If you're already on maximize and it's not working, if it was on there before, if you tried that, just refresh it by clicking normal window and then back to maximize, and I promise you it will work. That's only for people that have cracked copies. People who don't have cracked copies, which I think is ridiculous. I thought it should have been vice versa, considering that we're getting the actual thing. Well, everyone's getting the actual thing, but the fact that it's licensed, it should have extra stuff in it, to make sure that this kind of crap doesn't happen. I don't understand. Basically, this kind of the solution I just gave the people there, that's only for people who have cracked copies. I don't want to keep this thing going for too long, so let's get to the chase. So, also, one last thing I want to talk about is that if you have a shortcut if you have a legitimate copy and you have a shortcut on your desktop, you might as well delete it, because it's not gonna help. In fact, my shortcuts didn't even download to the to my desktop. I had to manually put it on there. I don't even know if I got a effed up copy or something, but that's ridiculous. I mean, even Origin told me. I mean, all the pathways are all effed up on mine. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but from the next stage, I'll tell you, I'm not the only one on this one. Origin, you might as well, because the reason why I'm saying don't even have shortcuts on your page is because you have to go to Origin, and as soon as you click on Battlefield 3, the shortcut is going to send you to Origin. You click on Origin again, or Origin will automatically send you to the web. So basically, you might as well just go to the website, because both Origin and the application will actually open the file, the Battlefield 3 file. Now, I'm not going to go to multiplayer because it takes too long to find servers. So I'm just going to go to campaign, which opens the application instantly. And the reason why the shortcuts don't work for people that have a legitimate copy is because it's going straight to the original application execution file, the one here. And by the way, this will load shortly. It'll say if you get like an error in the process on Origin, like here, ignore it, just because it really all the stuff that it needs to analyze or initialize, whatever, happens on the website. It's gonna say logging in, and as soon as it says logging in, then the game will pop up shortly. If Yeah, I mean, just ignore that. Just Origin's just being a bitch. as well as EA and DICE, because I cannot believe they missed this cow on the flipping road. I'm pretty sure that's actually a bad analogy, but whatever. So basically, it's just going to go straight to this file. It's not going to go to any of the shortcuts. That's why I said it's useless to even try. And yeah, so it's gonna, alright, it's logging in now, and we'll get started. And because of this window error, you will not be able to use your mouse, and it's going to start lagging a hell of a lot more, just because it's not allocating the proper processing for this game. And because of that, you know, yeah, I mean, I even talked to EA, and also, alright, so it's loading here, but before I go to the thing, I talked to EA, the live chat thing, which I think is probably the best thing that's ever happened to EA in terms of, like, new innovations. They basically said that, like, if you have a laptop, for some reason you'll get this error. I don't believe that at all, because at the moment I take ITGS, and we're basically learning now that laptops and desktops are pretty much at the same stage. The only difference between laptops and desktops is you can put more stuff inside a desktop, whereas in a laptop. Okay, so we already see it. We got one malfunction, which is actually new. I've never seen that. I'm just going to reload it now. Laptops and desktops can have the same, like, let's say the i7 core processor. You can have the same graphics cards, video cards, everything. The only difference is you can put more stuff in a desktop. That's why when you see the Alienwares, while they're extremely fast, I mean, mine's a VAIO VPCC 15FB, which is one of the top-of-the-line VAIOs. It's running on an i5 though. That's the only problem. But I mean, that's not a problem for here, because it still it surpasses the minimum requirements for Battlefield 3. But like, for instance, the Alienware, the reason why it's bigger, because it has almost like that desktop feature where the more stuff you can, I mean, you can put more stuff into it, and that's why it's bigger. All right, so it's loading it. Let's not make any more. Take any more time. You can see I'm talking really quickly because I don't know. When I get pissed off, I kind of talk quickly. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, you can clearly see here it has a window of Battlefield 3, and it doesn't expand it into the full screen or maximized screen. And because of this, you won't be able to use your mouse. You won't even be able to see the screen. Right now, it looks like it's crashing. It's actually not. You got to click the Windows button on your keyboard, and then you'll see, since ours, mine is in Russian, you can see right now that it's loading. I'm going to minimize this. The other page. Alright, hang on. Just give it a couple seconds. Oh, wow. Okay, it's crashed twice. And this is the first time. Basically, everyone saw, let me just check the thing here so I'm not going overboard on YouTube. Okay, 8 minutes. Let's see if I can't get the program to open within a 2-minute window. Okay, so what we're going to do here quickly is we're just going to go back to here. If I cannot get it to run again, I'll just have a screen capture at the end, or yeah, I'll just put a screen capture at the end if it doesn't work. Okay, finally it's working. Thank God. Wow. Okay. EA is just being straight bitch with Origin. Anyway, you could see that window that popped up on the screen, which has it says Battlefield 3 at the top, like in that corner. And because of that window, you won't be able to access, you won't be able to use your mouse on the game, and you won't be able to use all your processing on the computer in order to make the game go faster. Because of that, basically the game is useless in terms of playing it. So that's why I had to make this video. I know a lot of other people are experiencing this too. I've seen it on other videos, but no one's actually brought it up. Okay, we're going to see it. We're going to give it one last shot. Hopefully it won't bail on me. This has been like my 8th video because the game sometimes crashes Camtasia, and that's a real bitch. Sorry for all the cursing, guys. I think EA is just doing a very poor job of this. I don't know if, judging from how badly the game's reacting to a very well and high performance computer, that is not a good sign, especially for game developers or manufacturers. Okay, so how much time do we have left? I want to keep it within like 11 minutes tops, so we're gonna have to really crack it down quick. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the Windows button so it refreshes. The Windows button basically refreshes the screen, which I think is retarded. So we're just gonna keep it out of here so it doesn't crash anymore. So while it's loading, okay, so it's going through all that, you can see that there's a window here. Okay, that window does not disappear. Because it does not disappear, we won't be able to access anything with your mouse. And because of that, you can't even go to the options to make it full screen via your mouse. It's not gonna work like that. And yeah, okay. And also, it won't give you the best performance. It like takes the performance way down. I mean, you'll definitely see the difference. Okay. So now that the game is finally loaded after 2 attempts, and obviously it shows 2 different errors. See if we can't get to this. Okay, so we're gonna click enter. Sorry about the Russian, guys. Next time I'll have in English. I'm still putting the thing. All right, this in Russian means options. All right, there we go. I'll even put on Camtasia the cursor option so you can see when I click. I'm clicking right now. I can't go to any of the other options. And because of that, I can't access anything. I can't even access the stuff here. The only thing I can access on Battlefield 3 is with my keyboard. I can't even go up to the options on my keyboard. So that's already another problem. And quite frankly, I'm pissed off. I mean, what is this, DICE? Did you honestly think you'd be able to get away with this? And you thought no one's gonna make a video on this? This is absolutely ridiculous, and you should have had a solution for it before the game even came out. I mean, I'm not the only one with this problem. I thought this only happened on cracked copies with my friends. He has a model, a Vile model lower than mine. It's like an older model, and he has actually lower system requirements, and he was somehow able to get full screen. He's a very lucky person. But also he had a cracked copy. But that's not even the fact is the cracked copy works even better than the original copy. I mean, if you don't have a cracked copy, the original copy, you have to go into Reddit and fix malfunctions with DICE and EA's trademark, which is interfering with the codes in the program that won't let you run it. That's why you see so many videos talking about how to even get the game running. What is that? Seriously, EA? I mean, I used to be on EA's side, but seeing like the lack of I don't even know what to say, like the lack of perseverance to get these things fixed, especially for a revolutionary game like Battlefield, that's ridiculous. Get it together, EA. So that's basically it, because I won't be able to access anything else, and it's because you can clearly see here that that window is not maximized, and that's why you see Battlefield 3 there. If you have a solution for it, definitely put it below in the comments. Like and favorite and subscribe so we can get this video out there, so that we can get this thing fixed. So show your friends everything. This thing, it almost needs to get viral. It's potentially gonna like kill the community in terms of getting this thing working. I know I'm not the only one. I've seen in tons of other videos that really haven't actually addressed it. But yeah, we need to get this fixed. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And this is Enflow Productions out.